Hey there, Aries. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel where we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. So before I turned on the camera, I was trying to get into your energy, and my back got all itchy and my throat got all tensed up. My back itches when I'm stressed. And so I thought, what? It's your birthday month. Happy birthday, Aries. Don't be stressed out. But I'm sure it's legit, so let's find out what we can do to maybe help you get through that. So I do want to encourage you to check out your sun sign, which is the core of who you are, just how you feel inside. Your moon sign is how you emotionally react to the energies around you. It's the day-to-day flow of energy, of emotion. And then your rising sign, and I do have a calculator below. You can check it out to see what your rising sign is. And that's your personality. That's how you meet the world. That's where, the world sees you and how you interact with the world. And so all three are really great to check out to figure out, like a better idea of what's going on, more of a 3D picture. Wow, okay, so the stress card came out, so not my imagination. So let's get into this. I do want to thank you for liking and for sharing and for subscribing and helping me grow my channel. It is very, very appreciated. Okay, I see what's happening here. And so you are stressed, but it's not like a bad stress. I say that. I mean, here's the stress card. You're not getting enough sleep. You're stressed out. You're worried about something. You are analyzing the crap out of something. You're trying to use facts and information and trying to move things forward with knowledge. I think that you're a little worried about money, or you have a new business project you're trying to get off the ground and you're wondering if it's going to provide security or something like that, or you're into your finances, or maybe just because it's tax time. Ooh, it could just be because it's tax time here in the United States. And then we have these two really great cards, though. So I really want to focus on this. The Queen of Wands, that would be you, large and in charge, orchestrating your life, trying to create what you want, and the Empress, which is the card of growth and abundance and creativity at its finest. And so I do think that maybe you're a little stressed out as you're trying to get some kind of a project off the ground. I think or something. You're worried about financial stability of some sort. And so we have these cards here. Ooh, let's do this. Let's just hide the stressy cards. So if you're stressed out and you're an Aries, you need to get moving. So go for a walk in the evening, get yourself out there, burn off some of the stress, hit the gym, hit the pool, do something that's allowing you to burn off some of that energy of stress, because you will find that very beneficial in managing it, because I don't think it's about, I think it's about you trying to grow something, create something. And so that being active and energetic actually helps increase the energy flow of creativity and action in your life. So getting moving will really help. Oh, and my nose is itching, so I'm on track here, people. Okay, so we walk into the week on Sunday with the moon is in Aquarius. For you, that's your 11th house of groups and group activities. And let's get a little guidance for you on how you're going to finish out the weekend. And you have receive. You have receive. So, part of being stressed out might be that you give so much and you're a little exhausted. And so open yourself up to the energy of receiving. Allow others to care for you, but also open yourself up to spirit sending you messages, because Aquarius is about communication with the spirit too. And so in sudden and unusual ways. So it's like unusual information that comes through. It's like that lightning bolt of, oh, hey, okay. So kind of open yourself up for receiving information, because the moon is in this position of resistance. And so change needs to be made, and somebody's fighting the change, you or someone around you. And so sometimes this lightning bolt comes in and it's like you see things differently, or something changes and you're like, oh, that's how we handle it. And so when you can do that, then you can move into Monday where the moon is in surrender. The moon is in surrender. Like, you're surrendering to the divine. You're surrendering to your higher self. You're surrendering to the circumstances around you that you cannot change, and you start to accept them. And when you can accept and surrender, you know, and you stop resisting so hard, then the release comes in. And you can let that stuff go, and you're going to feel so much better. So a little meditation time. And I think that when you are a fire sign, the best sort of meditation time is physical activity, whatever that is. It's that time where you just you know, your body's moving, and I think that allows everything to open up and release and relax for you. So the moon is in Pisces for these 2 days, and let's just see, that's your 12th house, Monday and Tuesday. That's your 12th house of spiritual guidance. That's your house of hopes and goals and dreams and wishes and the things that you put out there that you really want. Here we go. It says rescue. Help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. And so I think we're still on this receiving thing. Like, maybe you need some help. Maybe you need some help, and you're being asked to ask for it. You're being asked to allow someone, oh my goodness, that lighting. There we go. Yay. You're being asked to let somebody to come in and help you, to rescue you. And so be open to receiving. And I know we always like to try to do things for ourselves, you know, and it makes us feel strong and in charge, but it's okay to ask for help. And right now you're being encouraged to go ahead and do that. And so, you know, so do that. So pick up the phone and call someone. All right. Okay. Hey, listen, if you haven't done so already, could you please hit the like button while we get some card here for the moon going into Aries on Wednesday? I appreciate that. All right, so when you get the help you need, when you have opened yourself up to receive, and when you're releasing this sense of total control, I think that's when you will find some peace. The moon is in the position of peace. And I think that sleepless night thing will go away. And I think you'll feel a lot more in this energy. And so asking for help at the beginning of the week to allow you to get some sleep. and the moon will be void of course. Will be void of course. Which is all about resting and assimilating on Thursday. And so I think there's a peaceful surrender can come in if you just ask for the help that you need. Let's get a little guidance on that. I chose the gateway cards for you, Aries, for like it's the start of the new year, astrologically, or and it's your birthday. Oh, you have dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. And so that tenseness that I felt in my throat chakra area could be you really need to say something. Maybe you need to talk to somebody, and it could be that you're like, okay, I can't do everything all by myself and I need some help over here. And you stand in that truth. Or maybe there's a conversation that you've been needing to have with someone that you've been putting off, and that maybe you need to do that. Although, to be really honest, when the moon is void of course, you might want to wait on it. Like, assimilate the information to you, but taking action when the moon is void of course is a little bit risky. So do it either before that, but don't do it on Thursday. You can do it before that, just don't do it on Thursday. On Friday, the moon is new. Yay for the new moon. And that is a new beginning, a new opportunity. This is where you're going to be planting new seeds of intention. This is really this Ace of Pentacles energy right here. And so, that's in your sign. I want you to look. It's like coming out of the night into the day. It's an opportunity to put whatever you've been waiting on to go ahead and start striding forward with that. Oh my gosh, I never noticed before. Up at the top of the arch, there's an owl. And the owl's about wisdom and inner knowing. And so stand in the light of your truth. You probably know what needs to be done. You have this idea, this project, you need a little help to get it off the ground. And then on Friday, launch it out there. That would be excellent. Don't forget to do your new moon intentions, which are, you write down what you want. And make sure you write down everything you're grateful for. And then you do a little burning ceremony and turn it over to spirit. Or you can shred it and bury it in the ground and let it break down and plant a plant over it. I mean, it's April. There's lots of things you can do, no matter which hemisphere you're in. You can let it decompose through the winter and sprout out something new in the spring, or it is spring and you can use it to help fertilize a plant that you're planting in the ground. Okay, so Saturday morning. Saturday morning, the moon moves into Taurus. And this is where we start really striding forward, where we know where we're going. We have this realization that there is something that we are trying to accomplish. And now this energy, this action-oriented energy of Aries can be harnessed and put to good use to okay, practical. What do I need to do? What's the first step? That kind of energy. And then Sunday, there's an acceptance. And I think this is for you. This particular acceptance looks like you're going to be accepting help. There's a hand reaching out to you. There's butterflies of transformation. There's opportunity here. And I think there's lots of different kinds of acceptance. But for you this week, I think this is the part where you're like, okay, I've asked for help. The help is coming in. I have this thing. I have this project I need to do. And now I'm going to actually accept the help from people that I'm feeling. And we have, okay, they call it, I think this has got to be a typo. It says ladybird and it's a ladybug. But whatever, they do fly. Maybe in another part of the world they call it something different than what I know. But it says accept happiness and good fortune. Acceptance. And you have the bear. Use power with wisdom. Use power with wisdom. Okay, so there's wisdom, this new beginning. You're standing in the light of your truth. You're standing in your power. You've asked for help, accepting the help. It looks like it's launching of a project that's got you a little stressed out because maybe there's just a lot to do with it. And maybe it's not necessarily a bad stress, but it's the I've got so much to do stress. And that makes a lot of sense because the sun is shining in your first house of let's get things going. And you are ruled by Mars, which is all about let's get things going. And where is Mars right now? It's Mars. I think Mars has gone into, yes. So on the 31st, Mars went into Gemini. So yes, lots of ideas, lots of energy, lots of let's get some stuff done. So excellent. Actually, it looks productive. It looks like a very productive week for you. And you have connect to spirit in nature. Ooh, what did I tell you? Get out there and go for a walk. That is the best way for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For you guys, the fire signs really, I think, connect with spirit best out in nature. A lot of signs do, but I think the action, the moving, the walking. So get out there and be active, connect with spirit, work through your ideas, stand in what you believe in, the truth of what you want, ask for the help you need, and the doors will open. It looks really good. All right, Aries, well, happy birthday. Have a great month. I will see you back here next week for the new moon reading. Woo! That's this week. We'll do the new moon reading. That'll be coming up midweek. And then next week I'll do the next week's reading. And I think be looking, I'm going to put together like a link to all your videos. I'll give you guys your own little grouping of videos for the whole month so you can just sit there and watch just your stuff. But don't forget to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising, and there is a calculator below. You guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.